What's up everyone? This is Road Rage here, and this is my first ever video. And if you found my channel, like you find this video, it could be nice if you sub and like this video. I don't know, you don't need to like this video because I don't know, some people might find this video bad and cringe or something like that. And I'm also apologize if you see like random grammatical errors in my speech and stuff like that. And if you think I'm speaking really slow, like these videos are not scripted, so there might be some bad things here and there. And I'm sorry if you hear something like issues on my mic. I'm using that standard PS4 mic they give you and stuff like that. And I apologize for my accent. So yeah, let's continue this video, shall we? So what basically happened was Connor Shaw created a really bad Doom review video. Like basically, Doom bad, hard gameplay, please don't play Doom. Honestly, I was pretty shocked to see his video. And you may not know Connor Shah. If you aren't like only played Doom and stuff like that, I guarantee you could have known Connor Shah even. Holy shit, my fan is shaking like it's going to fall in my head. Oh, sorry, let's continue. So how did I know Colonel Shah was that I back in the day I really loved to like watch lot of gameplay videos. I was not able to afford any game, so what I could do is like watch lot of gameplay videos, like Doom involved. So what Colonel Shah does is he like make reviews of lots of games, but the game which bought like lot of views and subscribers was Payday 2. I think you know what Payday 2 is. I don't want to waste my time talking about that game, especially since how slow I talk. So yeah. So what he would do is he could like make update videos like explaining what what new thing came in the update and stuff like that. So his channel was like really thriving and doing really good until I don't know, I stopped watching him. You know, like you will just move on at one point no matter how good of an YouTube you are, and that's the truth. So I was just today like just browsing to YouTube and I came across again this channel of this Doom video he made, and the title of the video itself is pretty triggering for Doom fans if you ask me. At first it was just he was just being an cutesy femboy, and like I don't know, I know I don't want to like offensively talk about his gender and stuff like that, but he's basically the way he reviews it's like he's like this cutesy boy, like pointing things, but sometimes he is just straight up retarded if you ask me. Like he's just doing lots of dumb things. So yeah, like, I will show the video where he does these dumb things and explain it like how stupid it is.
Response to Doom Eternal was exceedingly positive, and I can very much understand where everyone is coming from. However, I don't really like Doom Eternal. I think it's a fine enough game, but if given the choice between playing 2016 or Eternal, I'd pick the former every time, and here's why. Full disclosure, I've reviewed Eternal in the past, so if you'd like to watch that video first to get a rundown of the basics of Doom-style games, that's linked above and below. I'll be treading on some of the same ground in this video, so as such, I'll try to keep the basics brief. Both 2016 and Eternal scenarios are straightforward enough. You play as a generico dude with many guns and more anger still.
As you can see, he calls Doom Guy an angry average guy with lots of guns. So how much bullshit is this? So he basically reviews a game and he just says straight up the character is generic and angry, which was like the first cherry on the shit cake, which also caused lots of outrage in the comments. How like he's a Doom fan and he don't know what Doom Guy is. So yeah, let's continue this video. But before that, I will explain this how much this even makes no sense when he talks about the cutscenes of Doom Eternal.
Blasting your way through complexes full of demons from hell itself. Upon dealing enough damage to demons, they'll glow blue or orange, indicating they can be glory killed. This is done by melee bashing the enemy to deal a lethal blow, with the animation modified by the enemy type, what angle you're approaching from, and the terrain upon which you're bashing. I'm not personally a fan of glory kills.
If you don't like glory kills, then why are you even playing Doom or Doom Eternal? See, this is mindset like this is like straight up bullshit. I can accept that Doom is a hard game and it is really bullshit and confusing at times. Please don't dislike my video. I am in big hopes of like starting a new YouTube channel and make some bugs. But things like this Ganesh says is what like everybody in the Doom community is in a mindset that if somebody makes a video saying why Doom Eternal is like hard as sucks, they think they are a three brain celled moron, and most of the time they are right thanks to people like Corner Shah. Like why would you even play Doom Eternal if you don't like glory kills? Isn't like glory kills one of the reason why people like Doom and Doom Eternal? So yeah, this is where the nonsense like really starts to get wild.
Which was quite lacking in 2016. I can just enjoy the ride without asking why. However, the plot of Eternal is far less secondary as compared with 2016's, meaning that while cutscenes can be skipped, it feels weird to do so. There was clearly some thought put into this narrative as much as I dislike it. But during the cutscenes I did watch, it's clear the Doom guy also doesn't care about the story. All around him there's this creepy messiahification of him, which is really not pleasant to watch. It's not enjoyable nor interesting, just gross in my opinion. But aside from a handful of flashbacks with some real Game Awards deserving delivery, Doom Guy is silent and uncaring throughout. My point being, more effort was put into the plot than 2016's vague hell energy bad romp, but between being skippable and the protagonist clearly not giving a shit, why even bother trying to make a narrative at all?
Yes, Kanasha. You know why Doom Guy doesn't give a fuck about whatever happens in the story? Because he's not a generic guy with lots of big guns and not being angry. That's his character. Not giving a damn is Doom Guy's character. I mean, what the hell do you want him to do? Like, be like Lamar from that GTA meme, like going around giving on middle fingers and stuff like that. So his entire thing is like, how stupid does it sound, guys? Like, you can't even comprehend what the hell is he saying. He's just blabbering shit left and right. And if you're wondering what the hell I was skipped, he was basically explaining the entire cutscene. No, sorry, he was basically explaining the entire features, whatever like Doom is having, like blood punch, the flame blades, ice bomb grenades, like as if he was explaining like how the hell a toy works to a child. Like it's already 1 year, dude. Like everybody who saw the reviews by Doom. So why the hell are you making and review for a game which came out 1 year ago? See, same logic here.
Makes a return from 2016. Equipable unlocks which augment your abilities, such as more air control, faster glory kills, etc. There are also praetor tokens which augment your abilities, such as faster equipment cooldown, more quickly platforming, etc. There are also crystals which increase your HP, ammo, and armor, and augment your abilities, such as faster flamethrower cooldown, more health and glory kills, etc. There are also weapon mods which augment your abilities and have their own two currencies which further. Okay, this could have all been one fucking system. Combine together the crystals, weapon points, suit tokens, mastery tokens, ruined all of it. Combine it all into one system of currency to purchase upgrades, or at least a smaller number of fragmented systems like Doom 2016. The menu is confusing, unintuitive to navigate, and remembering what upgrades you unlocked is tricky in a pinch. Not to mention that spending sentinel batteries and other fucking.
I speeded up the way he talks intensely, and it was not like a way of my being stupidly comedical. So what he was like ranting there is that why the hell have like runes, the sentinel batteries, and suit coins. Sorry, I forgot its name. Please don't dislike me video. So what he says is why all of these upgrade points have to be like different things rather than being a single one one currency. So basically what he complains is, yeah, too much gameplay. And he's set up saying that the interface is like really messy and like I don't know, that's not what he said, but he basically said that there's too much stuff going on in the upgrade menu that he's basically confused. Like why the hell are you saying? He's basically complaining there's too much gameplay, guys. That's it.
System of currency, by the way, to unlock upgrades in your home base doesn't auto-save the game, meaning if you wish to upgrade everything before taking a break so you can jump right back in next time, well, you can't. While on the subject, the Doom Fortress, a retreat to practice combat and unlock upgrades between some levels, is a giant main menu with story beats spread around it simply for the sake of taking up more time.
Able to look at your collectibles is cute, but the sheer amount of time traveling between rooms takes in this confusing layout is a mess. This game is a mess!
So now he basically complains that the Fortress of Doom is a piece of shit and it doesn't even need to be there. He says that it takes time to like travel around the Fortress of Doom. So basically what he complains is that the Fortress of Doom is a piece of shit and it doesn't even need to be there. He says that it takes time to like travel around the Fortress of Doom. So basically what he complains is that the Fortress of Doom Like at first it might confusing, but hey, they give you a map to say like where this thing is in the Fortress of Doom. Like you can't go take a shit because it takes like 5 minutes to get to the bathroom, or you will not go hungry for the whole day because it takes like 3 minutes to get to the kitchen. Like that's how it is.
And I haven't even gotten to the glitches yet. No game is safe from bugs, of course, but Eternal, even nearly a year after launch, is still plagued with broken interactions, dysfunctional AI, and crashing. Enemies will instantly respawn upon dying.
Hey, hold on a minute. Isn't further demons spawning infinitely is a feature? The reason why they respawn infinitely is to make sure that you don't run out of ammo so you can like chainsaw them. Like they will not spawning till you kill all the main enemies in that arena. I don't know whether it's a bug right here or it's just ridiculously confused over there, because in that place I don't remember like seeing lots of infinite further demon spawning here, or it is just Cornersha not updating his copy of game. Like I remember having this glitch where like on the first day of playing Doom Eternal, like I was just glory killing a demon and Doom guy just like flew out of the map. I mean, yes, a game will no matter what have glitches, so that's why the developers are there and that's why the updates are there. But I don't know about this one. I mean, like in a debate right now, whether this is basically like so moronic. Is basically straight up saying a feature is a bug. That's how much like Kerners don't know how well Doom Eternal works. He's basically saying that further enemies like respawning infinitely to give you ammo is a bug. That explains like why he sucks so much at Doom.
Or, I'm sure a lot of people disagree with me, and that's your prerogative. It's not my place to discount your enjoyment of a game that I don't personally like. But, rather than back off, I'm gonna go a little harder into territory I know most people disagree with me about.
So after watching this murderer part was the reason why I even thought of making this video. Like it just makes my blood boil, like the way he fights the murderer. Like I humbly ask you to click off the video. I don't even care if my view time goes up. If you don't want to see retarded murderer gameplay, like I ask you to like click off. Even I think I can't even play Doom Eternal up. I am too young to die, and the way he handles with murderer like even makes me look like Zero Master and Clockmaker.
The Marauder isn't a fun enemy to fight. This guy with a shield which can only be targeted at mid-range and is immune to weapons like the BFG or insta-kill sword, you know, the weapons you'd ideally want to save for powerhouses like this, rather than use on nukes. But anyways, the Marauder instantly shields itself upon incoming damage, except for right before its attack as its eyes go.
Oh my god, he did it. He did it. He used a chain gun on a murderer and complaining that it's hard and it's not dying. You know that, like, this guy is basically pulling an Doom sucks. And why the hell is Colonel Shah waited 1 year to say that Doom is shit, even though all the stupid journalists who did it said Doom is shit and stuff like that? I humbly not ask you to watch this video. It's a waste of time. It's almost 20 minutes and it's basically saying like the weak point sucks and stuff like that. So I basically saved you like 5 minutes. Well, that sucks. So yeah, thank you for watching this video and yeah, see ya.